Hey everybody, this is me and Lou's second take on one vlog. We started it last week and somehow it didn't, I don't know, it got lost somewhere. We're out here chilling with Dusty. Dusty's right here. Dusty, oh boy. We're just gonna walk the trails and clean them up a little bit.
I need this out.
And
It's gonna, yeah,
we got trails that run behind the property and through the property. We try to keep them cleared out so we can ride dirt bikes on them and stay dusty. And oh my, you shocked.
yeah,
We haven't had a chance to. I run the lawnmower through it to keep the grass down, but the sticker bushes are growing in. But
yeah.
anyway, we started this vlog last weekend because you got it. You hit it hard, man. What about this one, dude? Give me the machete. Let me do it. All right, we'll get that big one. You gotta get them all. Anyway, cut it on an angle. Here, let me see. Come on. So we, anyway, the concept behind the vlog last week was just basically, here you go, acknowledging viewers. This is a small channel, very few subs, like less than 25 subs right now. Can I do it? You're not having a very good success rate with this. So yeah, but anyway, not a lot of viewers, but the community. Go walk. You want me to go in front? The viewers that we have, or I have, or we all have, because I kind of get all my kids on here from time to time. The viewers are actually pretty active, which is super cool. Like, there's a lot of interaction. Quite a few people always have some input, which is awesome. And kind of just wanted to make a vlog and acknowledge that. Last weekend was awesome, beautiful weather. Me and Lou went on like an hour walk, made a half-hour vlog, and when I went in to upload, or not upload it, but to edit it a little bit, it was all going. The whole video was going. So today's not as nice. It's overcast. It rained pretty good last night, but still, I wanted to get out because the leaves look awesome right now. Fall's absolutely like the best time of year. Like this tree right here. Look at this. All these yellowish gold leaves. Pick that up, please, so we have it. That's your brother. Was out here with his friend making chicken coops and left it out here. Stand it up so I know where it's at. But yeah, so the leaves look really super cool right now. Just leaning up on that tree. So, what, you get sticker bushed?
Yeah.
Here, bring it over here in this little thicket of trees. Give me. Yeah. What was I saying?
You should let me use that. It's all on your board.
Oh no, there we go. Anyway, yeah, we went on a nice walk last weekend. Walked down the neighbor's property and found, walked back to the old original outhouse from the horse camp. What, bud? Come on, JP.
There's no sticker bushes up here.
No, this part of the trail's pretty good. Here you go. Oh, but yeah.
Did you fart?
No, I didn't fart. Did you fart? It's crazy. That's great for a video. But you can see all of the leaves. Last week there was so many more leaves on. Just between the rain and the little bit of wind we had this week, a lot of them fell. And so now the trees are starting to look bare, but still a lot of colors. We got about, I don't know, probably a quarter mile, about 1/8 mile walk, and then we'll get down to like a dirt road, and then that's on the back side of where we live at, and we'll walk down that road. And that lane's really cool. The trees are growing down both sides of it, really pretty looking. But here you go, here's some nice fall colors, even without the sun shining. I don't know what them trees are with the yellow leaves. Pretty though. couple random pine trees. I like the random pine trees that grow tall above everything else. Look pretty cool. It's a big old pine tree here. And got a lot of branches. JP? JP, come on. Young oak tree right here.
I want a VR.
What you want?
VR headset.
We got like a bunch of those little patches, like clusters of pine trees, and this winter I'm gonna go through. I really wanted to put ribbons on more of the hardwood trees for the young ones, because I need to thin some of these out so some of the other trees can grow taller. I was watching a video and the guy actually, oh man, I can't think of that guy's channel. Really cool. He's Russian. Yeah, he's Russian, and he does. He has a log cabin. I can't think of what his name is. It's like a Noyo or something like that. But anyway, he actually paid a guy to come out and was like a botanist or a tree specialist or something. And the guy told him if you got like a cluster of 3 trees, to cut 4 of them. If you got a cluster of 4, cut 3 out, and just leave 1 and let it grow. Here comes JP like a bat out of heck. But yeah, this is just a trail that we have, a trail that outlines our property, and that's what we're on right now. Go ahead, you want to walk in front of me?
Yeah,
I know there's a couple of stickers up here on the trail you can cut. You can cut this one. Get that one off the trail. The house is over there. It's not too terribly far away. But yeah, so I mean, I don't do a lot of vlogs because I only had like 1 or 2 other vlogs on this channel. They don't really get no views. People like the do-it-yourself stuff or watching you do woodwork and turning. And but I just thought, you know, with the fall colors, get out, take a walk, show people the trees. A couple. That's a super cool looking pine tree right there, just growing up out of nowhere. I believe that tree over there is an oak tree. I'll probably get up in that this winter and trim them tops so it don't split in that V up there. We get a high windstorm or something. Try to preserve that tree. Maybe I'll make a couple videos this winter climbing the trees and trimming them. I got a couple oak trees close to the house that I got climbing gear, and I'll climb up them and trim them. I got a couple chainsaws for taking care of them. But nice. This is a walking, bull crapping around vlog about just appreciating the viewership and the interactiveness of the viewers that come to this channel, and appreciate the channel and give feedback on it and everything else. I'm gonna grab this thing real quick.
Dad,
What?
where's the stand?
Actually, I'm gonna leave it on.
Where's the stand at?
The tree stand's back there.
I didn't even see it.
You don't look for it.
I was looking. I want to clear out the trail to it.
Take us a long walk, maybe. We'll walk down the lane, and we'll walk down here. You hear how much Phone Boat Creek's running?
Yeah, I hear it.
You can hear it. We got a little, like a, here, hit that branch, a swale that runs through the property, and we got a good rainstorm last night. So it's seasonal. It'll dry up all summer long, but and from the fall to early spring, it'll have water running through it. And walk through a spider web. We call it Phone Boat Creek because the boys got little boats that they play with in it. So that's pretty cool. Let me see that, Michelle. Yeah, let me hit this. I want to get rid of some of these branches because they're going to grow out. You got it? Here, add to the vlog.
I don't know what to do. I'm just going to point at the tree.
There's a little tiny barrel. Look at that little barrel.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice
See it
one.
right there?
Yeah.
There's another one.
And
right
look,
there.
there's 3 of them.
Yep.
don't want that.
What, that little barrel?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll make that tree grow higher now. It'll grow tall. I don't really care for them little pine trees too much.
Put it down right here.
Okay.
Why
Why don't you put it up here, because we might not walk the trail back. We'll probably walk the road. So we're coming up. This is our property comes down into a point in one corner. It's not squared. It's kind of triangle shaped. Excuse me. This is the bottom corner of it, and then we got this path. Here with a machete.
Yeah.
There's this actual road. JP.
Doesn't this show up on Google Maps?
It does show up on Google Maps. Come on, boy.
Can you get it chopped out?
Where'd he go? Good boy. Don't chop that.
I got water in it.
Actually, you should chop it. Let me see that machete. Chop it.
That's what I was saying.
You ain't gonna chop it in the right spot though.
Yeah,
Watch out, don't stand there.
I didn't reach that. Oh, it just rained on me.
It rained on me and the camera. That's cool. Here.
It's a waterproof camera.
No, it ain't.
It ain't got the waterproof
It ain't
case
got the
on it.
waterproof case. Alright, so I had to pause it and wipe off the water. I don't want it to stay wet. But, yeah, this is a cool lane. I don't know if you can see how it looks. Pretty cool. Something you see like in a painting or a picture.
You want this one to go out?
Yeah.
After it just
So, plenty of trees back here. They logged that out back there about a year ago. It was 100 acres, and I tried to buy it, but I didn't have a really good plan for getting a mortgage for it. He smells it. When I tried to get a loan for it, I kind of should have did a little more homework about getting a loan for land, for maybe starting a tree farm, or maybe just pasture for raising some cows, beef cows, cattle. So that didn't work out for me, but I was sad because there's 100 acres that went for $150,000, 1,500 acres, and that's super cheap. The guy logged it out. He left a lot of the hardwoods on it. Took most of the pine and the stuff they use, and then he actually had like 3 roads cut onto it while they were doing it, so they get their logging equipment in and out. There's a little creek that runs down through there. We'll walk back to it.
That's what I got.
What do you got? All right, we're back on the. We've been walking for a little bit. This is about 1/8 a mile from the house. This is another guy's property. I know him. I don't know him personally. Just talk to him through phone calls and stuff. And I've been just trying to keep people off of it for him. I guess they call them absentee landowners, but he used to have a horse camp back here for kids, and but like I said, absentee. So through the years, when he wouldn't be here, people come back and stole a bunch of stuff off of it and stuff like that. And he asked me to try to, if I would keep people off of it, and if I see people come back here, give him a call. But yeah, they had a well. They actually had a well put in back here, and people came in and stole that stuff. And there's like an electrical hookup, and people come in and stole that. But it's real pretty back here. You got to see where these horse hookups were. I believe they actually like camped back here and stayed back here on overnighters. Maybe came out for weekends. It was like weekend whole thing, huh? And it's pretty cool. These horse stalls. I have to show them to you. They're not actually stalls. They're kind of like little holding corrals, but they're made out of cedar. And it's amazing how well they've held up. They got 55-gallon drums cut in half, mounted into them so they can have water and feed right in front of them all the time. And we'll get back here in 1 second. But it's really pretty back here. You see how it's been all, at one point it was cleared out and opened up. There was an outhouse there, fell down. There's another one up here. Probably one was boys, one was girls maybe. But yeah, he had a, not a barn, but like a shelter, a lean-to. And people actually came back and stole it, like piece by piece, I guess, all the tin and the wood. Daggone, this dude's barking. What's he chasing? What's he after?
That wasn't him.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, he was just barking down there.
Yeah, down there. Here's one of the horse, I don't know what you would call it, but look at this old cedar. Check this out. Old knotted up. But, I mean, remarkable how it doesn't rot. It's got screws holding it together, probably carriage bolts. And still pretty stable for how old it is. It's all pieced together. You can see that this is probably pine or something they used to piece it together. That stuff's all rotten and falling off. And here this cedar is in great shape. I don't know how old they are, how long they've been here. A couple more over here. It's a big old oak tree that's starting to fall apart. You got some big branches come off of it. We're back here. Dang. I gotta call him back. JP! Here! It's actually split at the bottom, and the split's going all the way up it now. It's going to fall apart. A couple more horse stalls over there, but I gotta walk over here and show you this. This is the coolest thing back here. I'm gonna walk over to the outhouse. JP! Come on, boy. There. There's the outhouse. This is a real, legit outhouse. Like, there.
Dad,
What?
look how they got that little mailbox.
I know, little mailbox things that you know is in use. I can't go in there because the door's stuck, but it's a real outhouse with a hole in the floor, seat, latch, some old rough cut timbers.
Toilet,
I bet Otis cut this wood for him.
probably.
My neighbor down the street's got a homemade sawmill. He used to be a logger, and I bet he cut this wood for him. There's a big, you want to walk down to that big oak tree that fell?
Oh, Jeffrey just face planted.
Did he?
Yeah.
There's a big oak tree down here at the bottom of the hill that fell. We'll walk down there.
Oh, God.
You want to record it when we walk down, or you want to not walk down
Last time we walked down, dude, this dude just
Last time
ran
what?
into the machete. Last time we walked down there, it took a while.
there? Yeah, it was all them ferns. We'll walk back the way we came. We'll go up here a little bit. If I had time, I'd walk back further. There's a bigger creek that runs through.
Yeah, there is.
That I think it's like the headwaters of Soap Creek, Stinging Fork Falls. It's a good bit back in the woods, though. It's another probably 15-minute walk. Yeah, we probably won't walk back here. Just a fall walk in the woods, man. It's such a pretty time to be out in the woods. Ain't as many ticks now. Chiggers, we get chiggers down here bad. They got some cool rocks. This is what's cool about being down here on the mountain is you find these rock exposed rocks, I guess rocks outcrops or something. I'm not sure what they call them, but we got them on the property and I clear them off because I think they're awesome.
Machete anymore, do we?
Nah, be careful putting it away. If it falls out, it'll cut you. A couple more of them cedar. Look at that thing. Look at that. That don't even move, man. So solid. So preserved just from being made out of cedar. Another one here. So, there's 3 of them back here. This one's got a tree growing out of it.
There was like 4 or 5.
There's another well. I never noticed that well before, did you?
Yeah, it's always been back here.
Really?
Doesn't work anymore, but.
Well, it might if you pump it. I don't know if they were pitcher pumps.
What are those? Well, you're pulling it out.
I don't know if they were pitcher pumps or if they had I think he had electric, and I think he had it actually fracked. So.
Ain't no way that you were using that to drink your water.
Nah, they were just using it to feed the horses probably. Private property, keep out. It's kind of hard to keep people out though when you don't live anywhere near. I'm not even sure where this guy. I'm pretty sure he's in Alabama or Georgia. Talked to him a couple times, quite a few times actually. Talked to him probably half a dozen times a year. I asked him if he wanted to sell it. He said no. It's not a whole lot of land anyway. I think between him and his.
Well, if he sold it, me and you, if you bought it, me and Brandon could come back here and make a
I
racetrack.
think between him and his nephew, there's only about 10 acres that run up along here that they own. It's not a whole lot. It seems like a lot, but it's not. It's narrow, long and narrow. But there's a pretty pine tree right there, well shaped, growing right under a nice oak tree. A lot of oak trees, tons of oak trees here.
Look, there's a tree fly shaped.
A what?
That's a branch fly shaped.
Oh yeah.
That's not a tree, that's a branch.
There's a tree back in this field over here that I bet is probably, it's an oak tree that's probably, if I had to guess, 200, it's at least 200 years old. It's 8 foot at the base. It's about it's about 8 foot at the trunk. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is gigantic. It is unbelievable.
No way, you're jealous.
But they've been doing a lot of hunting over there. I don't want to walk over that way. So, nice old
not even
big
big.
oak tree here. It's a big oak tree. Been here for a while. A lot of big old hardwoods back here. A lot of big pine trees too.
There's the dog that face planted.
You got JP out here running wild, shaking it
I
off,
looked right at him and he goes like this.
fell on his face.
And he actually like slid on his face.
So it's kind of hard to see. I don't have a log I can climb up on. Here's a little high point. It's probably all sticker bushes, but this is the property that got logged out. And I came back and talked to the guy a couple times, man. I was heartbroken that I couldn't get this. Just everything didn't line up, that's all. It's the way it is. But here's where they logged out. You see a mountain over there. It's still the same mountain we live on. Really pretty this time of year. Sorry if I'm bouncing the camera. I got it on my hand. Hold on. But yeah, the trees are beautiful this time of year. I'm gonna raise this up so you can get a good view. I don't know if you can hear that plane, but it's very rare to hear a plane up here. I think when we hear them, I think 2 things when you hear a plane up here. There's either 1 or 2 things. I think it's a game warden in the winter. It's probably the game wardens flying over. And in summer, it's probably like cops looking for marijuana. That's the only thing I can think of because it very rarely is airplanes. This little mud hole, look at this, these trees are pretty, all red leaves on them. Really pretty. This water here is the swale that comes down through our yard. Eventually comes down here. You can hear it running. It runs pretty good down here. You want to walk up it? Walk up phone boat. It flows pretty good, especially all through the winter. It doesn't get much bigger than this. It don't get much bigger than this, does it? A little bit. But it comes down through that little valley right there. There's another little part of it. JP's hanging out in it, drinking it, playing in it. Oh, should have wore water boots. Your boots ain't waterproof either, are they? You can hear it flowing. It's a little too overgrown to walk through. It's all sticker bushes. We'll go up the hill, come down, show you some of the rocks in it. It's got some pretty cool rocks in it. I'll turn this off and turn it back when we get there. This is a good view right here. I don't know how good the GoPro will pull all that in. Try to hold it and let it focus a little bit. But yeah, it's where they logged the field. Really cool looking meadow type deal now. But 15 years from now, that'll all be woods like this again. Especially with them pines in there. Them pines grow quick. I think 15, 17 years, they're ready to be harvested again. But it's pretty desolate out here, especially if we walk further back behind the property. It's nice. It's relaxing, calm, laid back, you know, so definitely away from all the hustle and bustle. So, all right, I'm gonna turn this back on when we get to the creek. All right, so here's a better part of the swale. It actually sounds a lot bigger than it is. It's, you know, falling water is really loud. But this is a pretty little swale. Runs down in between the properties. I like walking it. The boys love playing in it. They bring their little boats that I carved for them out, and they kayak them through all these little rapids and waterfalls. There's a good one. That's like a 20-foot waterfall tour. Oh, look at this guy. Look at JP. Look at JP, Lou. He's all in. Swimming in the waterfall. Good boy. Now he's gonna jump on me. You gonna jump on me? No. This is great. Big, ain't it? That's like a 20-foot waterfall. Look at him. 20-foot waterfall to a phone boat, huh? We'll walk up it. We'll follow JP through the stickers. Hopefully I don't fall in. Ah, sticker bush to the shin. Oh. It's a little overgrown for us to walk up it. Look at him. Nothing for him. Oh boy. Well, anyway, that's a little creek that runs through. I'll go up to the top of it. We can walk out of the woods and get to it on the road. And I'll start the video back up there. Here's Mr. Poopy Pants. Oh, mad looking. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna stop recording, but this is our property on this side, and this is the other guy's property. But here's where the little swale comes down off our property, goes through the culvert under this road, which this is a real road, and then comes out the culvert on that side, and this stuff that we showed you down there right prior to this with the rocks where we walk in, with the little waterfall where JP was, and the mud hole down at the bottom. That's all where it all flows into. It flows down on this side of the road off my other neighbor's property, and eventually it keeps going downhill on that property, keeps going further down mountain, and it ties into I think it ties into Stinging Fork Falls and Soap Creek before anything. So but yeah, we're pretty high up. We're at almost 2,000 foot at our house, the elevation. You could probably go another 300 foot up the, I think it tops out where we're at. Within like a couple miles, it gets up to about 2,300 in elevation. But yeah, we're just under 2,000 right here at our house. Here we have the notorious 11-year-old poopy pants syndrome, mad because we walked way too long. He didn't think we were going to be out this long. He told me his legs felt like jello, but whatever. Exercise is good for him. Get some of that energy off. But yeah, that was a quick vlog. I know I talked about a lot of stuff that really wasn't relevant. Here's a cool little waterfall. Just a little 1-footer, but it's a waterfall. It's a waterfall. But yeah, here you can see my shed from here, a bright orange shed. Tennessee Volunteers orange. Kayak rack that we made. But so anyway, yeah, I know we kind of talked about a lot of stuff and had just a walk in the woods and, you know, kind of rambled, but it was more or less to show off the beautiful fall colors, and you know, going back to how the video started, I just want to thank the few subscribers. It's a very small channel, and I'm cool with that, because it's an interactive channel. Like, the people that are subscribing are actually watching the videos and interacting with me, leaving comments, leaving information, leaving links to other things that'll help me out. And I think that people are enjoying the videos, and I like making videos. I've been doing it for a long time. I don't have a big channel. I've never had a big channel. I had one cool video that kind of went viral on another channel of mine, and it's just something I do. It's a hobby. It's just like my woodworking. I can sit down and make a video, and people enjoy it and leave me comments, and I'm cool with that. I like it. I think it's awesome. It's a whole different community to be involved with. Most of the time it's positive. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you got people that troll, but whatever. For the most part though, I enjoy it as a hobby, and I appreciate the people that are subscribing and that are interacting with the videos. It means a lot to me, and so this is just a thank you video, vlog, walk in the woods. Enjoy this fall here in East Tennessee, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.